Friends gets therapized. It's time to talk about Chandler's third nipple and body shaming. Mended light. Mended light. All right, we're looking at season 2. There's an episode where Phoebe has a husband. I'm going to cover that in a different video. We're going to talk today about Chandler's third nipple. It's a big joke on the show, becomes a recurring joke. And I think it's funny because the writing's funny and the cast is funny. But I want to use it as a springboard to talk about body shaming. Just the very concept of it amongst friends, amongst peers, and towards yourself. And how we can move towards a place of embracing self-worth, self-acceptance about our bodies and loving ourselves completely. But first, let's dive in and have some fun.
This is unbelievable, Phoebes. How can you be married?
Well, I mean, I'm not married, you know? He was just a friend, and he's gay, and he was from Canada, and he just needed a green card.
I can't believe you married Duncan. I mean, how could you not tell me? We lived together. We told each other everything.
I'm sorry, Monica, but I know if I told you, you'd get really, judgmental, and you would not approve.
Of course I wouldn't approve. I mean, you were totally in love with this guy who, hello, was gay. I mean, what the hell were you thinking?
See, and you thought she'd be judgmental.
Okay, I wasn't in love with him, and I was just helping out a friend.
Please, when he left town, you stayed in your pajamas for a month. And I saw you eat a cheeseburger. Well, didn't you?
I might have.
I can't believe you didn't tell me.
Oh, come on, you tell me everything?
Now, what have I not told you?
Oh, I don't know. How about the fact that the underwear out there on the telephone pole is yours from when you were having sex with Fun Bobby out on the terrace?
What? Wait a minute. Who told you?
Chandler's face.
You are dead meat.
I didn't know it was a big secret.
Oh, it's not big. Not at all. You know, kind of the same lines as, say, I don't know, having a third nipple.
You have a third nipple?
You bitch.
Whip it out, whip it out.
Come on. There's nothing to see. It's just a tiny bump. It's totally useless.
Oh, as opposed to your other multifunctional nipples.
I can't believe you. You told me it was a nubbin.
Joey, what do you think a nubbin was?
I don't know. You see something, you hear a word. I thought that's what it was.
Okay, look. Is it out of the ordinary to have a third nipple? Yes. Do friends give each other crap for things? Yes, that's part of how friends operate. But it's all about what is the other person actually comfortable with versus what is going to be hurtful, right? I think there's a difference between playful teasing and hurtful sarcasm or cruelty. And they're right on the edge here because to them it's playful teasing. To them it's, ooh, whip it out, we want to see it. They don't think less of Chandler. They don't think he's a freak. They just think it's funny that he kept the secret from them. But to him, it's something he is very self-conscious about and hasn't told them for a reason, which is that he doesn't want to be teased for it. He doesn't want to be shamed for it. And so again, I guess a question I would love to hear your thoughts on is, how do you know whether something is playful teasing versus hurtful, sarcastic, or ridicule? And I have some thoughts I'll share in just a bit.
I don't know. You see something, you hear a word. I thought that's what it was. Let me see it again.
Yeah, show us.
Joey was in a porno movie. If I'm going down, I'm taking everybody with me.
I do love if I go down, I'm taking everybody with me. That's the thing about keeping secrets for the people that you care about. You can't always trust them, because Chandler told Monica's secret. And also, they've got ammunition if you ever release any of their secrets. Now, I want to talk about the concept of body shaming. Body shaming, and it's right there in the title, the notion that there's something wrong with you because your body is imperfect. And unfortunately, I think we have this unrealistic standard of the human body because of models and movie stars and magazine covers. And we don't take into consideration the very simple fact that people who have these idealized bodies, one, are often photoshopped or airbrushed if it's in a photograph. 2, now with CG, you can actually erase stuff, wrinkles and things like that, or there's filters, there's AI, there's all sorts of things. And at the end of the day, someone who has an incredible physique sometimes is taking unhealthy lengths to get there. You have all sorts of these superhero actors who are like, I ate steamed chicken and broccoli for 3 months, and that's all I ate. And I worked out 4 hours a day. Most people don't have personal trainers and can't afford to work out 4 hours a day. And most people enjoy a good cheeseburger or an ice cream cone. Now, I'm not saying people can't be fit or healthy. In fact, striving for good health is something for all of us to reach for. Our optimal health, where we're at, eating better, getting more sleep, getting more exercise. Absolutely. But at the end of the day, there's different body shapes and sizes, there's different body types. And every person is imperfect. Even the people who have perfect bodies on screen, you'll see them on the tabloid covers at the supermarket. Look who's let themselves go on the beach. Oh my gosh, they've got fat rolls now, right? Or whatever. And we look at this and no, what's really gone on is they're not filming a movie where they have to be training 4 hours a day and eating like not regular people eat. And so we shame. And why do we do this? Oftentimes it's to take the attention off of ourselves. We can feel better about ourselves if we can put another person down, if we can look down our nose at them. Whether it's a real person in our life that we know or a real person far away, famous person, whatever, that we don't know, but we're taking pot shots at. And what I would submit to you is not only are you better than that, all of us are better than that at our core and need to be, but also that engaging in that sort of behavior isn't good for your mental and emotional health. That level of judgment, that level of scorn, that level of pettiness and nitpickiness, and most of all, attributing worth. We attribute our worth to how attractive am I, how fit am I, and we feel less than if we're not looking or feeling the way we want to look and feel. I have wrestled with this very thing my entire life, and I'm only now getting to a place where I'm like, you know what, I do want to be in better shape, I want to take better care of myself, I have fitness goals, I have nutrition goals, but I also accept myself and love myself as I am. Why? Because my worth isn't tied to an idealized body. My worth isn't tied to the absence of the things that I don't like about my body. Everybody has things about their body that they don't like. Even the people that you think are perfect, they have things that they don't like about their bodies. It's so vital to detach our worth from that and to love ourselves because we are modeling for others what that looks like. And we're modeling for others what that doesn't look like when we go the other way. I have a relative, her whole life she has talked about and apologized for her looks. You know, you get together, sorry I'm so fat. Sorry that I don't have makeup on. Sorry that I got old. Sorry about my wrinkles. She will actually apologize as if we can't stand the sight of her. And it's really her projecting because she can't stand the sight of her. She would always complain about, oh, I wish I was in better shape. I wish I was thin. I wish I was muscular. I wish that I didn't look like this. And her husband, who thinks she's beautiful and is very attracted to her, he told her, you have to stop. For your sake, but also for our daughters. Our daughters are hearing how you talk about yourself. And this is what their model is. This is how they're going to start talking about themselves, thinking about themselves, judging themselves harshly, not loving themselves, not accepting themselves. And that was her wake-up call, that she had to stop saying these things out loud and work on stop saying them in her mind. But that at the very least, she couldn't say them out loud because she didn't want her daughters to have this obsession, fixation. Counter that with my daughter. We have, Alicia and I, we have a 14-year-old daughter who's, you know, a bit on the curvier side. And she is very much like Jack Black in School of Rock, where if someone says, well, why don't you go on a diet? She's like, because I like to eat. And she loves her body. She's the most body positive person I know. And she says, I'm beautiful and I look great. I love that she knows that she is beautiful, and I love that her worth isn't tied to anybody else's standard of appearance. Now, let's get back to this.
So, does it do anything, you know, special?
Why, yes, Ross. Pressing my third nipple opens the delivery entrance to the magical land of Narnia.
You know, in some cultures, having a third nipple is actually a sign of virility. You get the best huts and women dance naked around you.
Huh. Are any of these cultures perchance in the tri-state area?
You know, you are so amazing. Is there anything you don't know?
Julie's so smart. Julie's so special.
Look, honey, I wanted you to hook up with Ross as much as you did. But he's with her now. I'm just gonna have to get over it. Oh, I'm gonna have to get over it. God, see, I didn't know that's what I had to do. I just have to get over it. Where are you going?
I'm gonna go meet Duncan. He's skating tonight at the garden. He's in the capades.
The ice capades?
No, the gravel capades. Yeah, the turns aren't as fast, but when Snoopy falls, funny.
I can't believe you're dressing up for him. I mean, you're setting yourself up all over again.
Okay, no. For your information, I'm going to see him so I can put all those feelings behind me. Okay, and the reason I'm dressed like this is because I think it's nice to look nice for your gay husband.
Oh, darn it, we're all out of milk. Hey, Chandler, would you fill me up here?
Oh, I see, because of the third nipple thing.
Here's the thing. When it comes to, I don't believe in shame at all, but when it comes to guilt, I think we can feel guilty about things that we chose that we can change and that go against our values, right? That's healthy guilt. I need to make changes so that I can be the version of myself that I want to be. But there's no need for guilt or shame about things you didn't choose, and that includes anything really going on with your body. Now, the fact is we live in an age of you want to make changes to feel more confident. You want straighter teeth, you can get Invisalign or you can get braces. You want to be more fit, you can start going to the gym and you can change your eating habits. If you want a different appearance, I do think there is a psychological component of I like the way I look, it helps me to have confidence. And I'm not talking about making changes, positive changes that make you happy. I'm talking about tying your worth to your appearance and then hating yourself when you don't look the way you want to look. That's not healthy. It's not supportive. And there's no need for it because your body type, your face, all of these things, they are what make you you. I recently saw an interview with George Clooney where they're talking about, do you ever feel pressure to look like you're 30 or 40 again? And he says, no, I believe in trying to stay fit, I believe in trying to stay healthy, and then just looking how you look for your age. And I thought that was so refreshing and so beautiful, that we can all strive to be healthy, but we don't need to obsess. So I want to know from you, what are your thoughts on body shaming as a concept, this episode of Friends, specifically the whole third nipple thing, and the advice that I've given. Do you agree, disagree, or would you add anything to my comments? Let me know in the comments below. I've got an entire playlist of Friends Gets Therapized videos for you to enjoy. The link is going to be here on screen or in the description. And that's going to pop up on screen or the link is in the description. Until next time, folks, keep shining. We need your light.